What happens when classic Wolfsburg mechanical calculation fully surrenders its traditional software framework to fuse with the most aggressive new energy ecosystem on Earth? I am AVA. Today, we execute an intense critical audit of a highly strategic automotive weapon, the newly launched Volkswagen ID. UNYX-07. Manufactured under the specialized Volkswagen Anhui joint venture, this 4.85-meter electric sedan represents a massive structural pivot. Built specifically to counter dominant domestic platforms, it asks two crucial questions. Is that famous, solid German feel still present? And is its Chinese digital intelligence an absolute net positive? Let's analyze the parameters. To accurately judge if that legendary, deeply rooted German vibe is still genuinely intact, we must perform a complete structural dissection on the architectural foundation of this vehicle. The ID. UNYX-07 breaks away from traditional legacy constraints. It is built upon the highly adaptable MEB platform but specifically utilizes the brand-new, highly integrated China Electrical Architecture, or CEA platform, co-developed alongside local technology, heavyweight Xpeng. Visually, it completely shatters the older, hyper-conservative design language we have come to expect from Wolfsburg. Instead, it introduces a highly aggressive, sweeping liftback silhouette, ultra-sharp IQ, light matrix LED clusters, and a striking, illuminated golden VW crest right on the nose. But layout aesthetics are cheap. The real trial occurs beneath the sheet metal, because the driving dynamics prove that Volkswagen's veteran ride and handling engineers absolutely held the clipboards during development loops. The kinetic layout deploys a rear-mounted synchronous motor generating 170 kilowatts of continuous power, equivalent to 228 horsepower. This power plant is fed by a highly durable, thermally stable 60 kilowatt-hour lithium iron phosphate battery cell layout, yielding a substantial 558-kilometer CLTC-rated range matrix. But pay close attention to the calibration of the accelerator loop. Unlike typical domestic electric vehicles that rely on erratic, digital neck-snapping torque spikes to simulate performance, the ID. UNYX-07 delivers its kinetic energy with immaculate, progressive control. The power delivery is explicitly tuned for high-speed Autobahn predictability. The high-speed damping response, the multi-link rear suspension compression, and the structural body control through tight, high-load corners remain reassuringly heavy, planted, and distinctly European. It resists the urge to feel like a disconnected, sterile electronic appliance. It communicates road texture straight to your hands, proving that German chassis magic doesn't warp across borders. It simply adapts. However, the true, undeniable software transformation occurs the absolute millisecond use step inside the multi-screen cabin matrix. Historically, Western legacy automakers have severely struggled to compete with domestic digital ecosystems, often delivering laggy, outdated user interfaces. Volkswagen completely solved this critical bottleneck by forming a deep architectural alliance and integrating Xpeng's advanced electronic architecture. The entire vehicle computational logic runs on a high-tier MediaTek-8676 system-on-chip, operating with blistering rendering speed and zero input latency. This strategic tech alliance brings a massive, comprehensive intelligence upgrade to the cockpit. The center display houses an AI-driven large language model capable of advanced semantic reasoning, meaning the voice control doesn't just listen to commands, it contextually understands complex, multi-step human dialogue. All of this is visualized inside a massive, ultra-crisp 15-inch 2K center touchscreen that serves as the central command node. But the real crown jewel of this collaboration is found within the driver assistance suite. The vehicle features a robust, highly redundant sensor array that directly manages highway navigate on autopilot functions. The system reads lane markings, calculates overtaking trajectories, and executes smooth highway merges without a single hint of driver intervention. This is paired with high-tech memory parking algorithms, a system that allows the vehicle to memorize your exact route through a garage and navigate itself completely driverless into its designated spot. From ultra-dense urban object detection to predictive braking paths, the digital cabin operates with a fluid, hyper-responsive rhythm. The Chinese intelligence integration is not just a marketing gimmick or an added bonus. It is a fundamental, load-bearing pillar of the vehicle's structural survival. Now, let us run the commercial numbers, because the financial calculus behind the ID. UNYX 07 is absolutely shocking. Volkswagen launched this vehicle into the marketplace with an incredibly aggressive limited-time starting point of exactly 109,900 yuan, which equals approximately $16,200. For a mid-size electric sedan bearing a premium European emblem, that price tag represents complete commercial warfare. By leveraging 18 months of hyper-localized development cycles and a 30% reduction in electronic control units, Volkswagen has managed to match the cutthroat price-to-spec ratios of its domestic competitors. They are delivering advanced autonomous driving nodes, a generous 2,826mm wheelbase presence, and trusted engineering at a price point that would be completely unthinkable in Western markets. Let's deliver the final industrial diagnosis. The VW-ID. UNYX 07 successfully proves that an old-world titan can learn new-world tricks. By preserving German high-speed chassis composure while fully adopting cutting-edge local software and a highly competitive price structure, it strikes a beautiful balance. It is no longer just a European car forced into a foreign market. It is a highly evolved, tech-forward machine. If you want to keep your technical parameters perfectly aligned with the absolute vanguard of global automotive development, stay locked to this node. Subscribe to Vision Effect TV now. Activate the notification node. Stay ahead of the curve. See you in the next simulation.